Good afternoon, yarny friends. It's Jamie here with Redbird Stitches. I just wanted to stop by real quick and say hello before the weekend gets ahead of me. I first of all want to thank my new subscribers. It means so much to me that you have chosen to come and spend a little time with me on the YouTube streets. And thank you also to my current subscribers who have been here since the beginning. So thank you so much for being a loyal viewer. And I just want to say thank you. Today is going to be like a short video because I was watching Setta's Place. She is a lady in Texas. I'm not sure if you've seen her work before, but she has two places that she does like videos from in her home. She has her work office area, and then she also has her crochet corner. In her crochet corner, she has this beautiful granny square blanket. She doesn't use it as a blanket. She uses it more as a wall hanging. And it's made up of all kinds of different granny squares that are her subscribers. It's little depictions of where they are from in the country, overseas. And I just thought that was such a cool project to have ongoing. And she's had it ongoing for a long time. I don't know how many years, but it's a very nice wall hanging and it's big. So anyway, I saw that and I was like, oh my goodness, that is such a fantastic idea, because it means so much when you have some information about your friends. So as you most of you know, I'm from Central Florida. So I'm thinking to myself, should I do a granny square with a sunshine? Should I do a granny square with maybe an orange? What should I do for the state of Florida? Well, I did this little orange. I need to block it, but it measures out to be about 5 by 5 inches by 5 inches. And I didn't have a real pretty orange yarn. So I was like, I remembered I had some little tiny bobbins. I think that's what they called them. I don't know. I think so. They're by Lion brand. Anyway, this is what I have left of it. Okay. They're just tiny like this. Okay. And I bought them originally because I thought, well, they'll be great for accents and different colors. And and it has a little bit, you can see it in there. It has a little bit of gold flecks in it. So I was like, maybe I could make it with that. So I set out this yarn is very thin. It's like a one weight. Okay. It's very thin. And so I was like, but that's going to be so, I don't have a white border that's as thin as this. So what I did was I doubled the yarn and I crocheted with 2 strands of it. It's still a little bit smaller than the white border, but I really like it. And then I love the pattern of the leaves. I got the information for this on YouTube. I will link the person that I followed the pattern from in the description box. So here's my proposal. I want to send Setta my orange because I want to be represented as one of her subscribers. I really like, I like her a lot. She's really funny. She's cute as pie. And I just thought that was such a great idea. But I need to make another one of these oranges because I am going to ask all of you to make one and send it to me so that I can get started. Maybe I can do a wall hanging. And I just thought that was the most beautiful idea because it helps me get to know you and my yarny friends, and you obviously can tell where I'm being represented from. So what do you guys think? Good idea? And I was thinking too, you know, I don't want to put any burdens on anybody with shipping because it's expensive. You know, so I thought, well, maybe if we do something like this, you know, it won't cost a lot of money to ship it. I would so love it if you guys could participate in that with me. So, so that's what I'm asking you to do. Now, my address, I don't have a P.O. box. So what I'm asking as well, this is like a twofer, you know, double asking, is if you could reach out to me on my email address, which is redbirdstitches@aol.com. I will send you my personal address through email. I feel like that's just a little bit better than posting it for the masses in the description box. You know, I don't know if my husband really would appreciate that. Anyway, so that's what I'm thinking, you guys. I would love it if you would send me a little memento of where you're from, and that will help me get to know my friends. Even if it's like, you know, I was just thinking if we could have them be like the same, similar size, you know, so it's a little easier to put together. So like I said, mine's is averaging about 5 by 5 is the square. So anywhere in that range, you know, I'm not going to be like, oh, no, this isn't the right size. You know, no, I'm not going to do that to you. I just want to have some information about my friends. So I thought that, and I love how it looks on Setta's wall. It's so beautiful. It's like all different colors, all different representations. So yeah, I was like, I want to do that. So I'm asking you guys for a huge, huge favor. I know it's expensive to send things, and I understand if you can't, but if you could, I would love to start a wall hanging and see how big I can get it. So what do you think? Is it a yes, please? Yes. So I will put in the description box my email address so you guys can just click on it, and I'll send you my address, and that way we could go from there. So that was one thing I was working on. I wanted to get that out there because I didn't get a chance to talk about that in my last video. And then I want to show you what I've been working on this week. So my friend Kenny Jo, she's the one that was from South Carolina, my childhood friend who I got to see on my way home from my trip to North Carolina. And she had given me some yarn that was hers from a very long time ago. And it was a really old skein of dark emerald green. Eastman Kodak, okay, was the distributor of this yarn. So I have the label. I'm going to Google it and see like what the time frame was from when they produced this yarn. And she also had a lighter, so it was 2 shades of green. It was an emerald green, and then she also had this color skein of green yarn. And I don't know who the maker is with this. I know it's an acrylic yarn. It's a little bit, you know, rough, but yarn from back then was rough, you know. So anyway, I had this color in Red Heart Super Saver, which is a darker green. And then I also have this color, which is like a purple with some, let's see, I'm trying to get to the green. Okay, here it is. I'll pull it apart a little. So it has this purple with this chartreuse green, okay? So I was like, well, I could use that together. And I've been using my 10 millimeter Omi hook. I love it because it's got sparkles in it. It's acrylic. So the only thing with acrylic is if they drop, they typically will break. So you have to be real careful with acrylic hooks. I've already had to super glue this one, but isn't it gorgeous? She's beautiful. I like using her. So this is what I've been making. Now you're gonna be like, what are you doing? Well, I have 2 options. It's a very big, I was gonna make a basket, okay? But look, that's the underside. That's the wrong side. This is the right side. So I love the color variation, but I wasn't sure that I wanted to make a basket. What I really need is a small rug in front of this sliding glass door here, because when I take Baxter in and out, it's on the pool deck. And sometimes, like if it's rained, you know, I don't have anything to wipe my feet on when I come in the house. So I was like, maybe I make this bright green, gorgeous little rug for in front of the sliding glass door. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, because I need it, you know, and it'll lay flat when I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm going to steam it, because it needs to be flattened out. But I had it flat when I was working on it, and I just started to, like, you know, it's getting big. So I was like, yeah, I need to put it on the ground and see where I'm at with the diameter, because I don't have a lot of space right here. It's a single sliding glass door. It's not like it's a double door. So I think that's what I'm gonna do with it, because I love the green. Isn't that beautiful? It's so pretty. And I did the magic circle right here, and it's not closed because it's really thick and kind of bulky. So what I'll do is I'll just pull it as tight as I can, and then I'll go ahead and just like stitch it so it's closed, but I'm not worried about it. It's just a little rug for in front of the door. So yeah, I'm gonna finish that this weekend. And I have, just one second, I'm gonna get it. I got some yarn for that little capelet. I forgot to put it here on my desk. One second. Blaze, he's sitting in my chair. Move your feet, buddy. Sorry about that. So this, I got this at Michael's, and she's a snuggly, gorgeous cake. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love it. It is, let's see. It's a Karen Cloud cake. It's a phasing yarn. So it goes like ombre, it goes from dark to light. Or if you want to start with light and work to dark, whichever you prefer. And let me get my glasses on here, hold on. It is 8 ounces, 227 grams, 720 yards, 658 meters. It's a 100% polyester, medium weight number 4. And so it says to use a 4.4 millimeter crochet hook, or 4.5 millimeter crochet hook, or 4.5 millimeter knitting needles. So you can wash it, dry it, no ironing. So that's not that bad, you know, at least you can do stuff with it. And the colorway is called Royal. You want to get down, Blaze? He's so cute. I'll show you guys Blaze. This is Blaze. This is my big guy. He's one of my rescue boys. Isn't he a beautiful boy? He's a beautiful, yeah. So he was napping in my chair, and he's been napping a long time. So now I've bothered him. So anyway, so that is, I'm gonna start that other capelet like I did last week. So I'm gonna do that now. Either one, this needs to be ready by June 10th. It doesn't take me that long to do it, and that way I'll have it all done, and that way if I run out of time or something like that, it's already done. What else? I think that's it for right now. So I just wanted to talk to you guys about the project. So cute. Please, I'm begging you guys. I really want to make the wall hanging. I thought it was such a great idea, you know, and it would help me get to know you guys, and then, you know, as people send it in, it helps you get to know each other too, you know, and I just think it's a great idea. I think it's a low cost, it's beginner friendly, you know, it's not a bad tutorial. I'm gonna link her tutorial there. I mean, I just like searched fruit granny squares, and this one came up. There was a strawberry one and whatnot. So because I really wanted to do something that was applicable for Florida, and I thought the orange was super cute. So anyway, like I said, it's not super expensive. It is easy to do, and I think it would be a really great project for us to work on together. So I'm hoping you guys will send me some, and I will put my email in the description box, the tutorial for this one, so in case, you know, you want to see it or whatnot. And then I think that's about it. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. If this is your weekend, make sure you take some time to relax a little bit. Life is busy, and you know, and this time of year is always busy for people ending school, or you know, just springtime in general, getting the house ready for summer, you know, cleaning out. I did some spring cleaning yesterday. I cleaned a lot in the house. So yeah, so just take some time, do some crafting, maybe spend some time with the family. Tomorrow is not always a guarantee, so we have to make the best of today. So stay positive, be healthy, make good choices, and I just wanted to say that I appreciate everybody coming to visit with me, and hopefully we'll get started on this little adventure of making a wall hanging, a little granny square wall hanging. So anyway, you guys take care, have a great weekend, and have fun.